coming on to the next experiment. This is mainly used to determine the friction factor of the given pipes. Coming on to the study of flow through circular pipes, there are two types of losses involved. One is major loss, another one is minor loss. This experiment deals about the major loss. The major loss which happens inside the circular pipe is the frictional loss. So there are different sets of pipe given here, the three diameters. One is of 25 mm diameter, another one is 20 mm of diameter, another one is 15 mm of diameter. So these three diameter pipes have been given, and this experiment is being conducted to find out what is the major loss, that is, what is the frictional loss happening inside this pipe when water is being allowed to flow inside this. So at the end of this experiment, we are going to calculate the friction factor and as well as the Reynolds number, which determines the characteristics of flow. Reynolds number is used to determine whether the flow is laminar or turbulent. If Reynolds number is less than 2000, the flow is said to be laminar, or if it is more than 4000, the flow is said to be turbulent. From 2000 to 4000, the flow will be getting transition, so the flow is called as transition flow. Here, this is 25 mm diameter pipe. We are now going to calculate the frictional loss which is happening inside this pipe. So with all pipes remains closed, we are opening up this valve. This is inlet valve and this is exit valve of this pipe, and through which it has been set up here with this open and closed valve. When this valve is open here, so now opening up the valve of 25 cm diameter pipe, we are going to calculate the pressure difference and the 10 cm rise, time taken for the 10 cm rise. So this is how we are going to calculate and tabulate our readings. H1 and H2 will be taken from the manometer and that will be converted in terms of meter, and head loss is being calculated by this formula. X into Sm minus Sw. Sw is the specific gravity of water divided by the specific gravity of water. Sm is 13.6 and Sw is 1. So, and we are going to calculate the time taken for 10 cm rise and discharge by the help of this formula. Internal area of collecting tank, that is 0.5 meter into 0.5 meter, and rise of liquid, that is 10 centimeter, 0.1 meter, and time of collection for 10 centimeter. And the velocity is being calculated in meters per second, and that is converted into velocity square. And frictional factor. Frictional factor is calculated by this formula, F equal to HF, that is head loss due to friction, into 2G. G is 9.81 meter and diameter divided by L into V square. And by this is Darcy-Weisbach friction factor formula. Through this, we are going to calculate friction factor. And Reynolds number will be calculated by this formula. Re is equal to Vd by mu. Your V is velocity of water, D is diameter of the pipe, mu is the kinematic viscosity of water, which is 0.89 into 10 to the power 6 meter square per second. Now taking the first reading, setting up this valve in a particular dimension, particular setup, and taking up this H1 and H2 readings. Here H1 is about 10 centimeter and H2 is about 5 centimeter. So approximate difference of mercury is 5 centimeter. And here again, the dimensions which I have said already is being mentioned, that the diameter of the pipe is 25 millimeter, another pipe is 20 millimeter, another pipe is 15 millimeter, length of pipe being 3 meter, and the volume of the collecting tank is 0.5 meter into 0.5 meter into 0.6 meter. This is about the specification of the apparatus. Now the valve being Now closing up the wall, we'll calculate 10 centimeter rise from 30 centimeter to 40 centimeter. The water is reached 40 centimeter, and now different set of readings will be taken up by adjusting this opening wall. So these are three sets of reading taken from the 25 millimeter diameter pipe. Another three sets of reading will be taken from 20 millimeter diameter pipe. Now closing 25 millimeter diameter pipe and opening up the inlet and exit valve of 20 millimeter diameter pipe, and also closing the inlet of this pipe and opening up the inlet of 20 centimeter pipe. The readings are being calculated. Here your H1 is around 9.8 centimeter and H2 is around 5.2 centimeter, and the difference is calculated here. And closing the exit of the collecting tank from 33 centimeter, we'll calculate the 10 centimeter rise up to 43 centimeter. From 36 centimeter, we'll calculate up to 46 centimeter. And time taken for 46 centimeter, that is 10 centimeter of rise, is being calculated. And the different sets of reading for this particular centimeter of pipe is being calculated by adjusting this inlet valve to different setups. And this is how your friction factor and Reynolds number of these set of diameters of pipe is being calculated.